Sagittarius. This Leo energy, you're a fire sign, Leo's fire sign. It's great. So we go into August with this strong fire. Let me be free. Let me go travel. Let me have some fun. Yet the two significant events happening, the full moon is intense with Saturn square the sun and the moon and what's called a quincunx of all this adjustment, and Lilith, the archetype of a wild woman who won't be caged, and anything that feels as if being put in a corner is like strike out. So we have this intensity going on, and Saturn squaring this energy is suggesting that it's time to get serious about understanding and realizing and bringing to the surface where in life we aren't following our heart. And for you, it could be not just your heart, what do I want to do? What's my heart say? But how you believe and how you think, your concept, your ideas, what needs to change, what doesn't need to change, and where you feel connected. There may be something that comes up this month where you realize that where you might not feel as connected to a place or situation or some people that you felt connected with before. Like this realization is like, wow, they do not think the way I think. Not like everybody has to think the way you think, but it comes with a sense of, do I belong spending my time and my energy in places where I don't feel connected here? Am I being true to myself? A lot of message from the universe for you this month about being true to yourself and figuring out how true and what circumstances in your life aren't in arrangement with your inner truth. That Saturn will bring it up. And remember, Saturn is on the move, went direct in July. It's on the move. The next stop is Sagittarius. The next stop is in your sign. So there's this movement wherever you have been ignoring, taking care of business about getting yourself to a place emotionally and spiritually where you want to be. It's just time to do it. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's time to take that inner stock of your own self-assessment, to be true to yourself and to find out and realize it doesn't mean you have to make any changes, but be true. Realize it. It's like, this is where I'm being true, and you know what? I don't feel that whatever it is for you, it could be I don't really belong here, this isn't really my right job, these really aren't my right friends, maybe this relationship is, it's okay for now, but something's missing. Just to be true and honest. Truth will come out this month. And then when we reach the new moon in Virgo on August 25th, what's going on is Mars is caught up to Saturn, which was squaring that intense full moon. And Mars-Saturn is a new beginning, but Mars in Scorpio. Scorpio's behind you. It's a sign behind you. So there's this message that says, hey, watch your back. Now, what does it mean? It doesn't mean about being paranoid. It doesn't mean that somebody's going to, pull the rug out from underneath you, unless, of course, you've got some incredible transit that represent that. But it is, like, what does it mean to watch your back? What does it mean to take care of yourself and not ignore things in life? There's all these little things like, oh, I'll do that later, or I'll get healthy later, I'll do this later. Really watch yourself and take care of, watch your back. This new moon also, and Virgo wants practicality, let me figure it out, what are the answers? But it's opposite Neptune, which says, not so fast. Things might not be so as clear as they seem before. And to think about, and for you it's about thinking about the ideal work, even though it's not clear how to have it. What would be ideal? What would be different if you could recreate everything? And it may be a slow go. Mars conjunct Saturn, there can be blocks that come up about why you can or cannot do something. This is also a good time to get into some type of a meditation or moving meditation, like a yoga time, exercise program, whatever you feel connected to. But there's this spiritual, connecting with higher source would be excellent start with this energy. The last thing that I wanted to mention, so we were talking about this adjustment energy, this Saturn to Uranus. It's a quincunx, making adjustments in what do I want to do that excites me in life, that keeps life exciting so I don't get bored, whether it's with a relationship, a significant other, how can I keep things exciting so I just don't get bored and like look for the other side of the fence where the grass looks like it's greener, not necessarily is. So keeping things exciting, making adjustments in your life. But Mercury is now at 17 degrees, caught up with this, what's called a yod now, a finger of fate. And there's something about this, about new ideas that will come your way. And it can come from just being out in the world. You might meet somebody at work, a friend of a friend at work, that says, oh, this is so much fun to do, you need to try this. So just stay open to new ideas, especially if they're coming through or because of a channel through your work environment.